Hello, this is Gracey Hitchcock with dolce.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really popular and posh dessert that doesn't even require a lot of cooking. It's called a Maker's Mark Tipsy Trifle, and it has caramel, sea salt caramel sauce, and brownies, and it takes just a minute to throw together. So let's get started right away. So you can make it in a wine glass, or you can make it in a cute little flat glass. I use this brand of brownie mix because I kind of like it, but you can use your own recipe or any other mix that you want. I substituted half the water that they called for in this, just half of it. I used Maker's Mark. I think it makes the brownies taste a little special and nicer. I baked it according to directions. Cut it into little pieces. Don't use the little edges that people like to eat. And cut it into cubes about this big and start building your base. Just toss them in. You want small little pieces because you don't want anybody fighting with anything that they're eating out of a glass at a party. It's not very elegant. Then you're going to take this delicious caramel sauce, which I'm now going to show you how to make. It's delicious. You can buy one if you want, but there's nothing like a homemade sea salt caramel sauce. So let me go show you how to make that, and we'll pop right back and finish the dessert. Now I'm going to make the caramel sauce, which is the key ingredient to this recipe. If you don't want to make it, you can just buy one at a gourmet store and it'll be fine. You'll add the Maker's Mark to it to give it that little extra something. So here I have 2/3 of a cup of plain granulated sugar, which I'm just putting into my hot pan. Just pouring it right in with 1/3 cup of water, and that just goes right on top of it. And I'm going to just put the lid on my pan for a few minutes, and that will let the sugar completely dissolve without crystals forming on the side of the pan. I have my stove on high heat, and I'm going to just give it a minute. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so now we've got our base of brownie pieces, and we've got this fabulous sauce that we made. And you can make this in advance and keep it. It's great on all sorts of things. And we just spoon it in. And you don't want to be stingy with it because it is delicious. I'll eat this whole jar, but I won't. And we'll get that in. I have taken a couple of Score bars, Heath bars, toffee bars, almond roca that I've frozen and chopped into little pieces, and I'm just going to sprinkle them on so they have a little bit of crunch. And I also have some toasted walnuts in there. And I'm doing that, and then I'm going to get some freshly whipped cream that's just slightly sweetened, and we'll have the recipe up for you on the website. Slightly sweetened, heavy whipped cream that we then add, and we're very generous with it. It's a holiday dessert, so let's not pretend it's a diet. And then we go back to our caramel sauce. Trifles are made in layers, and you can do them with almost anything, but this one, we're going to do this way. And this, just to be different, I have these amazing dark, now we don't want maraschino, we want these beautiful, real, dark, gorgeous cherries in syrup, which are always nice with anything like this. And we finish our dessert with a little bit more of our toffee and nuts, and a tiny sprinkle of sea salt. And there you have it. One with dark cherries, one without. It's delicious.